Today we are viewing the O'Connell family's landscape. The O'Connell family consists of one father, one mother, and two children. In total, they had 28,592 square feet landscaped and spent $34,533 on this project. For the start of their project, the grass they chose to use was buffalo grass. The buffalo grass gives it a very full look, but also leaves it native to the state they had moved into, California. Towards the front, they had left it mostly empty, but in the middle had a concrete path surrounded by winter gem boxwoods. These winter gem boxwoods gave it a very full look as you're walking up to the house and almost a grand entrance. And right in front of the house, they have more winter gem boxwoods and crepe myrtles lined up symmetrically. This symmetric gave it a very aesthetic look, but also had enough color due to the flowers on the crepe myrtle. In the back of their house, they had planted their own garden. This garden consisted of potatoes, tomatoes, cucumber, lettuce, basil, carrots, and sweet potatoes. Behind their garden, they had planted 5 of their own Honeycrisp apple trees. Next to the garden, they had their own porch. This porch had 3 spider plants on each corner to give it a more depth look, and surrounding it had 9 zinnias. These zinnias have pink flowers coming out of them, which added a bunch of color. And on either side, they have 14 giant lily tufts surrounding their house. This gave the yard a very symmetrical, aesthetic look, but also made it look more full. Surrounding the yard itself, they have planted 9 pin oak trees. These pin oak trees add a little bit of protection of wind from the house while giving them a little bit of privacy. The pin oak trees are also surrounded by Lithodora diffusa, Dahlia delight, and purple sun patens. There are 60 of each of these flowers in total. And then towards the middle, they have planted 4 bald cypresses. These bald cypresses add a little bit more depth to the yard while keeping it a little bit more symmetrical. Surrounding them, they have iris and lamb's ear. The iris and lamb's ear adds a little bit of color and a little bit of depth to what's going on rather than a tree just being in their yard. In between each of the pin oak trees, they have planted 2 triple leaf fiddle plants. These fiddle plants add a little bit more privacy from their neighbors that also go with the pin oak trees, but also give it a little more depth, better look to it. They decided not to fill up their entire yard, so their children had plenty of room to play.